Hi, I'm Shayla from Texas, and I'm a child genius. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. I was only 6 when I discovered I was what people called gifted. I was at my friend's birthday party, and we were having a contest on who could solve a Rubik's Cube first. Well, I solved it in 19 seconds.
Mommy, she cheated! That's crazy! How could I cheat? You were watching me the whole time!
Stop lying, Shayla. There's no way you could solve the Rubik's Cube that fast. Now go sit in the corner.
But that's so unfair!
I didn't want to play more party games after that because all the kids kept calling me a cheat. When I got home, I told my parents what happened, and a few days later, they had me tested. And it turned out I had an insanely high IQ. Just like my mom, who was a respected neurologist. Cool, right? Well, not exactly. I got moved up 2 grades, which meant I was the youngest in the class. And no one wanted to be friends with a little 6-year-old who was every teacher's favorite. By the time I got to high school, I felt like a total outcast. One night in 9th grade, I was home alone even though it was Valentine's Day, and tons of kids at school were out on dates. Knock, knock. I have a Valentine's Day present. For you, sweetie. Thanks. At least I have one Valentine tonight, even if it is just my mom. Here, open this box. I pulled out a bracelet with an infinity symbol on it. What's this? Shayla, people like you and I, we're not like everyone else. We're smarter and 10 times more special. This is an infinity bracelet. And remember that nobody can hold you back from your potential. Do you understand? I think so. After that night with Mom, I decided it was time to change my attitude and stop feeling sorry for myself. So for the first time during lunch, I decided to eat in the cafeteria with everyone else instead of alone in the janitor's closet. Then suddenly, as I was walking, a flyer hit me smack in the face. Greetings, miss. May I interest you in joining the most amazing club in all of Texas? The Humble Mathletes. Then suddenly, as I was walking, a flyer hit me smack in the face. Greetings, miss. May I interest you in joining the most amazing club in all of Texas? The Humble Mathletes. What are the Mathletes? Ugh, ignore him. His name is Nolan. And he's the new kid. He's trying to recruit fellow dorks to compete in math tournaments across Texas. Well, I think math is fun. Sign me up. Cool. I don't usually allow younger kids on my team, but I'll make an exception. Ugh. I ended up joining Nolan's math team and the two of us became friends. Nolan wasn't gifted the way I was, but he was still smart and a really sweet guy. Finally, the day of our state tournament arrived, and my mom called to tell me that she was coming. I can't believe it! My mom never takes a day off from work. Nolan, we have to win today. I really want to make her proud. Calm down, girl. We're gonna crush this tournament. Nolan pulled me into a hug, and for some reason, it made my stomach do cartwheels. The competition went well, but in the final round, Nolan got 2 answers wrong, and that cost us the first place trophy. Oh well, second place it is then. How about we celebrate with milkshakes and an MSA marathon? I was about to agree when I saw Mom standing behind me with a very disappointed face. I excused myself to talk to her. Why were you so happy back there? You're not embarrassed that you got second place? Hey, second place is still really good. Shayla, why are you friends with someone like Nolan? He's obviously not very bright. It's his fault you didn't win. Mom, don't talk that way. Nolan is really smart and we've become good friends. Suddenly, Mom took my wrist and started to unclasp the infinity bracelet. What are you doing? I shouldn't have given this to you, Shayla. You don't seem to care much about unlocking your potential. I'll just have to live with the disappointment. No, stop! I do care. I'm gonna make things right. Just give me a chance. I ended up riding home with Dad without saying goodbye to Nolan. And the next day at school, I tried avoiding him until he showed up at my locker. Hey, I do care. I'm gonna make things right. Just give me a chance. I ended up riding home with Dad without saying goodbye to Nolan. And the next day at school, I tried avoiding him until I do care. I'm gonna make things right. Just give me a chance. I ended up riding home with Dad without saying goodbye to Nolan. And the next day at school, I tried avoiding him until he showed up at my locker. Hey, Sunshine. I thought we were gonna celebrate, but you left. Are you okay? Nolan, we can't be friends anymore. What? Why? You want me to be honest? Of course. You're not smart the way I am. You're average at best. And if we continue hanging out, you're just gonna hold me back. I'm so sorry. I ran away before Nolan could answer, feeling horrible. Nolan didn't speak to me again after that, and I didn't blame him. Then 2 months months later, my life took a turn. Mom was offered a research position in China. So, does that mean we're moving to China? No.
Do you ever bend your knees? If you said yes, premium collagen may be for you. Vital Proteins.
Only I'm moving, and I'm divorcing your father. I just can't have anyone in my way. Right now. But don't worry, you and I will keep in touch. Mom kissed my cheek and tears filled my eyes after Mom left. I tried to keep busy and comfort Dad, who wasn't taking the divorce too well. One afternoon, I was sitting on the porch when I saw a van pull into our driveway. A lady came out and, to my surprise, it was my first grade teacher. Mrs. Johnson? Is that you? Shayla? I haven't seen you since they pulled you out of my class to move you up 2 grades. Miss Johnson invited me to dinner that night, but while we were eating, she kept asking me if something was wrong. And I just couldn't hold it in. I told Miss Johnson all about Mom leaving and how hard school was and how much I missed Nolan. It doesn't matter though. I just need to focus on myself and my goals. I remember I was just like you, Shayla. My grades and my dreams meant everything to me. But I realized over time that part of success is also about being happy. No offense, but that sounds like a cheesy quote you'd read on Instagram. Maybe, but it's true. Try doing at least one thing that makes you happy this week, sweetheart. I was exhausted from finals. So that week, I decided to take Miss Johnson's advice. I went to the community pool to sunbathe when I tripped over a crack in the sidewalk. Whoa, easy. Thanks. At that moment, I realized the lifeguard was Daryl, the most popular guy in school. I usually save people from water, not concrete. You look familiar. I feel like I know you from somewhere. What's your name? I was about to tell him, but then I paused. Boys like Daryl usually never talk to me, and I wanted to start off on the right foot. I'm Cher, like the singer. And you're pretty like her too. I'm having a party tonight. How about you be my date? Whoa, did he just ask me out? Of course.